In this tutorial, we will learn how to use index match function. So the combination of index match function is very helpful in finding values for the given value. So for example, here we are having order ID column and then product ID. So we know the order ID, but we don't know the product ID. So either you can do it manually by just going through each of the values and then pasting. But if there are a lot of such values, let's say 100 or 1000 values, it will take you hours maybe to find data for all the values. So easiest way would be to use index match function, especially when there is a special character in your data, or if the data is randomly placed. So one column is there in, let's say, location 5, and second column is in, let's say, location 10. So in that case the VLOOKUP would fail because the data needs to be in a specific order, which is not the case with index function. It just can work anywhere provided that you have mentioned or selected the correct array. So here all we have to do is just type equals to and then type index function. So index, then bracket starts, then what is the value that you are looking for. So in this case we are looking for product ID, so we'll select the entire product ID range from where the value has to be picked. So this is the array that we have to select. So once you have that, then type comma and then match function. So here what is that value that you will be comparing with? So like here we want the corresponding value of order ID, so we'll be selecting that. And then where is the array of values where with which you want to compare this value, which, so that will be this column. So select all the values of that column and then comma, and then should it be exact match? In most of the cases it should be exact match, so select 0 and then two bracket closes, so two brackets. And here what we can see is we have got the data, which is this one. And if we'll just pull it down, it will fill up the data for rest of the columns. But one thing is incorrect in this case. If you pull it down, you will see that the selection area of the array has also stepped down. So what we want to do is we want to keep the selection array to be consistent. So in that case you will be selecting you will be just fixing those, so by introducing dollar symbol like this. So lookup value would remain changing, so that needs to be kept as it is, and then dollar symbol over here just before B and just before 9. So yep, we are through. If we now will pull it down, then the array would be consistently same for all the values. So you have learned one more thing, which is how to keep the selection consistent or constant. So now we'll just see if the values are correct or not. So here it was 4148, it is 2032, but one thing is wrong, which is that we can see that here the value is coming out to be same. Why is that? Because here we have a duplicate order ID, so even index match function gets confused. So ideally the data should be having unique values, so such error aren't caused. So just go to data, we're just gonna remove the duplicates from the order ID. So now we have removed, so now that the duplicate data is removed, it is taking the first instance to be the correct one, and that is why it is showing us the the value, which is product ID to be 2032, and let's say for 37705 first instance, which was 4161. And even if you will randomly place this, for example, if you will paste that over here, so the value got updated. So 1934144. So for this we have this value 19323, and if you remove this, then since there is no value to compare, it won't show anything. So there can be multiple cases. For example, if you are having two tables, you can just use index match functions to compare each of them, like which value is missing in which of the columns. So that could be very interesting use case of using this index match function. So this is how you use index match functions to find the values of a given value.
Thanks so much for watching this tutorial. If you liked it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you didn't, then leave a comment so that we can improve it further. Do watch these suggested tutorials to learn even more, and do let us know what you want to learn on Being Skilled.